Hello friendos, it's Bella from the Bookish Badger, and today I'm coming at you guys with an unboxing. Today we're going to be unboxing this honkin' chonker of a boy. This is the Unplugged Book Box's special edition cozy winter box. It is going to have 13 items in it plus a book, so 14 items total. And I'm gonna be straight up with you guys. This has been sitting in my room for a couple of days now, so I don't really want to hesitate. I really want to get into this. The anticipation is like killing me here. As you can see, this is what we're working with here. It's a bit of a weird shape for like a bookish mystery box. It's long rather than like the traditional square, so I'm really interested to see the multitudes this will contain. We once again do not have scissors with us today. But unlike last time, I remembered that I didn't have scissors and I still didn't do anything about it. So what we don't like to do in this household is learn from our mistakes. However, this is coming apart fairly easily. Just a little bit of info for you guys. The Unplugged Book Box is a bookish subscription box company that specializes in things like self-care items, which is one of the reasons that I love boxes from this place, because everything in these boxes tend to be useful rather than trinkety. And these special edition boxes, not addiction, that'd be weird, special edition boxes happen every once in a while. They change up the theme, they change up the sizing of the boxes, and they also have their traditional monthly YA subscription box and their monthly adult subscription box. This is what we see first. Let me hold this so it doesn't fall out. This is what we see first. Spoiler card front and back. We don't want to look at that until the end, but I will put it somewhere where I can find it again later on when I need it. Okay, so there is another note on the top here. I have to say, one of the things that I really love about the Unplugged Book Box is that whenever they're having shipping issues or vendor issues, anything that make your box a little bit later, they do let you know over email and stuff. Like, they keep you super updated over email, over social media, all of the platforms, rather than leaving you hanging and wondering where your box is when you were promised it by a certain date. So what this note is, which I knew about previously from some email communication, not that I had with Unplugged Book Box directly, but just the general emails that they sent out to let you know that there was an issue, is that there is a vendor that they had who is overseas, who mispacked the shipment to the US to the Unplugged Book Box and shorted some items. So some of the cozy winter boxes were missing, I guess, one certain towel item, but what they did is they replaced it, what they said, is with an even bigger and more useful item, which, okay, super cool. And there's also a discount in here for 50% off any item in the shop, just for the sake of the inconvenience, which is just really cool of this business to do. Like, I personally as a consumer feel like I'm pretty patient, and like, if there are delays in shipping an item, I don't really care. Like, I understand how it goes, but the fact that they would do something like this to make up for it, especially for people who might care more about not getting their box at a certain time, like, that's really cool. I have to say that that's something that's super duper cool of them. Okay, so let's first go for this item that is sitting here on top. Let's unravel this. This art is adorable. This appears to be a towel or a beach towel. This is the art on it. I think that this is Outlander. I think this is an Outlander item. This is what the bottom looks like. And you unravel it, go to the top a little bit more. This is the very top of it. There's a woman up top, and you go down, there's the flag and the castle, and then there's the two Outlander characters on the horse and all that jazz. I love the art on this towel. This is super, super adorable. I've not read Outlander or seen Outlander yet, but that doesn't make me like this any less, because towels are always useful, and if I don't know what the fandom is, I don't really care if the art is as cute as this art is. Okay, next thing. She's looking like a blanket, and if it is, I'm gonna be super jazzed. Super soft, the same sort of like super duper soft material as the blanket that I got in the last Unplugged Book Box I got, which was the Cozy Fall unboxing, which I have a video of. I will leave it linked down below. Let's unravel it and see what we've got here. Oh, I love this. So this is a blanket that says, "Someday you will be old enough to start reading fairy tales again," which is a C.S. Lewis quote. It looks like just a generally wintry scene. It's got like a lamppost and it's got the snowy trees on the side. This is so pretty. I love the reading quote on it. I'm going to drape that over my lap for the rest of this video, getting nice and cozy for the cozy unboxing. Let's see what this next item is here. It looks to be some sort of fabric item. Okay, so I think this is a beanie, and the only reason I say I think is because it's a really strange material. It's almost like, I want to say jersey, like it's really stretchy, but it's super thin, which is why I'm saying I think, because I've never seen a beanie made out of this material. But it says, "I smell snow." I am sort of specific about hats and how they look on my head, so after I'm done filming and I take my hair down and everything, I'll just have to try this on to see how I feel about it. But if I don't end up liking it for myself, I know the exact person that I'm going to give this to. It's your baby tote bag. I was so little. This is a little tiny itty bitty tote bag that says, "Love is the one thing that transcends time and space." I don't know if this is from a fandom. I'll have to look at the spoiler card at the end. But look how cute it is. It's so cute. It's like the size of my hands. I will definitely find a use for this. I always find uses for tote bags, but I have to think of something super special for this one because it is just so dang cute. You're so little. You're such a baby. The next thing we have here is a face mask, which is super excellent for the times we live in. I don't know, again, what fandom this symbol is from. I actually think, am I holding it upside down? No. I might be. No, I think this is right side up. I think this is right side up. Let's see. I want to see if it fogs up with my glasses. It does look like it's 2-layer, which is super nice. And it doesn't fog up my glasses, which is excellent. That's like the main thing I look for in face masks, besides, you know, the standard thing of like a good thickness, double layer, all that. I do want it to not fog up my glasses, which is sometimes hard to find. Now I'm really excited to read the spoiler card at the end to see what fandom I'm going to be sporting on the regular. Oh, this is really pretty. This is a notebook that is super sparkly and gold and shiny. It says, "To the stars who listen and the dreams that are answered," which is apparently a Sarah J. Maas quote. I've not read any books by Sarah J. Maas, but what a nice quote. Oh, this is adorable. This is a really pretty pen. It's like a deep bluey purple color, and it's got like a diamond gem on the top. It's got like some serious weight to it, which is nice, and it looks like it's a twist up, so it goes like that. Let's just find out by way of my hand what color the ink is. Okay, it's a black ink pen. Do a little swatch for you. That's really nice. I love how it like really matches and looks super cute with the notepad. I like the thought that went into that. The sort of gold accents on this guy matching the whole gold aesthetic of the notepad. This is a long package in bubble wrap. Oh, this is excellent. This is a nice like full-size 8-ounce. First I was scared because I read the word bubble bath first, but it also says body wash, which is super good, and it looks like it is Simon versus the Homo sapiens agenda themed because it is called Simon and Blue. It says that the scents are carnival lights, cherry, slushies, and vanilla. I am gonna crack this open because I am impatient and I want to know what it smells like. Oh wow, that smells like a straight like cherry slushy. They nailed that like nice, that super delicious artificial summer taste of like the cherry snow cone cherry slushy, which personally I love. Like I so associate like childhood baseball games and movie theater goings with artificial flavors like that, so I've never personally minded artificial flavors and scents, and so I love how this smells. Okay, next item we have here. Ooh, looks like it's gonna be a candle. If you guys know anything about any unboxings I've done before, you know that I am a sucker for candles. It's a nice big boy candle. It's a 9-ounce one. I love the label on the front. I'm not even going to try to pronounce those words. Don't love the label as much on the top because it does say the candle name. It says it's Breathe Fire. However, I don't know if you can see, but it looked like it got a little bit pixely in translation. So it seems like the scent is labeled under the candle title or candle name, but it's a little bit too pixely to be able to read. So let's just give it a smell and see what we think of it. So first of all, I want you to see what it looks like. You see the light blue, you see the white snowflake, a little bit of glitter in there, so it looks super snowy and wintry. And I really like the smell. I'm trying to figure out a good way to describe it. It's like a little bit vanilla-y, a little bit fresh, like detergent-y, a little bit warm, and a little bit like fruity, I want to say is the last component. Super nice though. I like it a lot, whatever it is. I just read the back of this item. It's in bubble wrap so I can see through it a little bit. This is gonna be a Twilight item. Not a huge fan of the Twilight books, but again, don't care what fandom it's from if I like the item itself. This is just straight like an apple. This is just straight apple shape, but you can see on the back that it says Forks, Washington, which is where the series takes place, and like definitely like in the background of it you can see the hands holding the apple, the classic Twilight iconic book cover. This does not say strictly that it is a bath bomb, but it does say directions: fill bath, remove wrapper, and drop in. However, I think I remember there being like some spoilers in the emails of like, oh, a great item for the bath that you can use as a balm or a shower steamer. So I think this will be usable as a shower steamer, which is super good because I don't take baths personally. But if I can use it as a shower steamer, I definitely will, and the scent is very aptly, can smell it right through the wrapper. It also, right under where it says Forks, Washington, it says the lion and the lamb. I don't know if that's part of the, I almost said shade name, if it's part of the bath bomb name, but I'm pretty sure that's a Twilight reference. I feel like Edward said something about like, Bella, I'm the lion and you're the lamb. Maybe I fever dreamed that, but it feels right. It feels like something that happened, which is super cringe. Like I said, not a Twilight fan, never gonna be a Twilight fan, but I will still use this item with great pleasure. Let's go! I see tea! It is in this gorgeous bag, which is white and gold, and it's got the drawstrings. In it, it comes with this tea strainer that is in the shape of a swan. That's that perfect shape for like if you want to hang it off of your mug, like it looks like the neck goes over the rim of the mug, and it's like a nice hard plastic. Let's see what flavor the tea is. It is just called the Cozy Reading Blend. Ooh, it is by the Simply Bookish Co., which is great. I got a tea from them in the Cozy Fall box that was a Wuthering Heights themed, and it was super tasty. It was like this nice warm orange cinnamon flavor. This says that the ingredients are hibiscus, peppermint, chamomile, rosehip, lemongrass, rose, and natural flavors. So it sounds very nice and flowery. I really like how the blend like looks just in the bag. You can see the nice like flower chunks, bulbs, petals, I don't know what to call those. And of course I want to open it up to smell it. That is definitely flowery. There's also something else to it. I don't know if that's the hibiscus or if it's the chamomile. I am really curious to try this because usually when I smell a tea, I can picture how it's going to taste because I have had quite a lot of tea in my time, but I can't quite picture how this is going to taste. I imagine that I'm going to like it because I do like most teas. Okay, next we have something else that's in a little bag here. Okay, so this is a lotion. It's a good size. It's a 4-ounce size. I love the lotion that I got in the last box. So I'm hoping, like, honestly, if this is even like half as good as that lotion, I will be so pleased. It says chores list on it. It says a night out with delicious drinks, campfires, tent optional, and worldly treats. Let's once again open this baby up. Oh, I know where I've smelled this before. I was like trying to place my finger on it. I was like, it smells like some sort of like caramel dipped pretzel, but not like a soft pretzel, like a pretzel, like street pretzel stick, you know? But what it smells like is, when I was young, the first chapstick that I ever got was around Christmas time, and it was a sugar cookie scented chapstick from Avon. And this smells super similar to that. Yeah, that's the smell. It's that like artificial sugar cookie smell, which I really like because, like I said, it's so nostalgic to me. And it feels really nice too. And this appears to be the last item before the book. I have no idea what this could be in this little box here, so let's find out. Oh, how adorable. This is super cute. So this is a travel mug that has Elsa from Frozen on it, and it's got Anna from Frozen on it. So this is totally a Frozen travel mug, right? Wrong! Snow White appears too. This feels nice and sturdy. It's got a twist off cap. This is adorable. We definitely get use out of travel mugs in my household, which is why I love, again, the Unplugged Book Box, because I will use all of the items in here. We don't have anything that's like a paperweight or a collectible or like something to display on a shelf. Like, these are all usable. We love to see it. And finally, we have the book. This is in super adorable, like wintry penguin patterned paper. I love it. It is adorable, so cute. Okay, I've not heard of this one. This is called Secrets in the Snow. It is by Emma Hetherington. So I was going to try to explain this just from reading the back and, you know, relaying it, but I am so bad at explaining book plots, especially when I haven't read the book. So I'm just gonna read this straight off. It says, as the winter snow falls on the small Irish village of Ballybray, Roisin O'Connor and her young son Ben are saying goodbye to their beloved neighbor Mabel Murphy. Mabel lived a bold and colorful life, but the arrival of her brooding nephew, Blowin Aidan Murphy, just makes life more complicated for Roisin. However, in one final act of love, a message arrives from Mabel that changes everything, and as winter turns to spring and the cold snow melts, the secret both Roisin and Aidan are hiding must be revealed at last. Alright, so with everything displayed and opened, now let's look at the spoiler card so I can let you know where everything is from if you want to check out those businesses, and also figure out what the fandoms were if I didn't know them. This blanket, which I thought was just a C.S. Lewis quote on a wintry scene, is actually a Chronicles of Narnia blanket that was designed by @azora.arts, who is on Instagram. I got it right that this was an Outlander bath towel, and it was designed by Nathana Erica, who is at the Art of Nathana Erica on Instagram. The Simon vs. the Homo Sapiens Agenda Bubble Bath / Shower Gel was created by Petrichor Inc., who is at Petrichor Inc., I assume on Instagram, and they also have a website, which is petrichorinc.com. Love the word petrichor, by the way, one of my favorite words. So glad it was used in a business name. This candle was inspired by The Sky in the Deep, which is a book I'm pretty sure, definitely have not read it, and it was created by Natural Pure Honest, who is at Natural Pure Honest on Instagram, and they have a website, naturalpurehonest.com. This notebook and pen was inspired the A Court of Thorns and Roses series by Sarah J. Maas, and it was designed by Lauren Walker, who is at Lauren Walker Creates, and she also has a website, laurenwalker.net. This lotion totally did not catch this. Thought it is inspired by Get a Life Chloe Brown. Haven't read that series, haven't read the Brown Sisters series, but I super duper want to because I've heard nothing but good things. This is also by Petrichor Inc. I did think that the packaging of this and of the bath lotion looked similar, but I didn't want to make any assumptions, but they are by the same company. This beanie is apparently a Gilmore Girls beanie. Totally didn't catch that reference, thought it was just like general winter themed. I really want to watch Gilmore Girls. It's just one of those that I haven't gotten around to. And it says it was designed and created by Team Unplugged, who is, you know, the people who run the Unplugged Book Box. The Frozen and Snow White travel mug was designed by @Abby Malaga Art. The Twilight Bath Bomb was created by Zen Bath Candies, who has an Instagram handle of the same name, Zen Bath Candies, and a website which is zenbathcandies.com. The tea, as I mentioned, was created by the Simply Bookish Co., who is at the Simply Bookish Co. on social media and has the simplybookishco.com. It does not say who designed or where the tea strainer came from, so I assume it's just a sort of more generic item. And finally, we're ending it on a bit of a mystery because it said on this note that I was telling you guys about before that was like explaining the thing about the vendors not working out. It says that the item that was missing from the box, you would note on the spoiler card, was a Game of Thrones hand towel that was also designed by Abby Malaga Art. And it said in the note that it was going to be replaced by an even more useful item. The only thing is that there are two items left that I have not yet talked about. It is this little baby mini tote bag, as well as the face mask. So with those two items, I don't know who designed them. I also don't know what fandom the face mask is from, which is kind of tearing me apart a little bit because I really wanted to know, because I'm definitely going to use this face mask. And I'd like to know what fandom I'm sporting. I don't think it's just generic dragons. It does seem to be a symbol of some sort. If any of you know, please comment down below and tell me. It says that the Game of Thrones hand towel was going to be inspired by Daenerys, so I don't know if that's also the Daenerys symbol. I'll have to look it up. I also don't know if this quote, the love is the one thing that transcends time and space, if it's from a specific book. But whether I know what they are from or who they are from or not, I greatly appreciate the both of them. Alright, so that is pretty much it for this video. I am greatly pleased with this box. I really love the Unplugged specialty boxes that I've received so far, in particular because they are just so jam-packed with useful items. And not only are they useful items, they're good quality. You know, that's important too. So I would love to hear from you guys what you thought of this unboxing, what your favorite item was, if you didn't like any of the items, if you've got this box, if you've ever gotten from Unplugged Book Box before, I don't know, any of it, all of it, please leave it in a comment down below. If you enjoyed this video, do not hesitate to give it a thumbs up. Do not hesitate to subscribe for more content coming soon, and I will see you in the next video. Bookish Badger, signing off.